Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back for the very long time break on Dravinwho Games. We're back with our podcast, 8-Bit of Fun. Here today we have our wonderful original guest host, Gage, so say hi to him.
Hello.
And then we have, because Ryan disappeared into the void, we now have Joey on the podcast, so yeah.
Yeah, how's it going?
And as you know, I'm Draven, so that's fairly obvious at this point.
He's a clone. He's not the real one.
Yeah.
So, so yeah, let's start with I guess just the first thing we have here on the little script thingy here. Game updates. We'll be discussing I guess Mario Maker 2 first. So yeah. So we added some stuff like the Super Mario Brothers 2 Mushroom, World Builder, some other like power-ups like the frog suit and all that good stuff, and also the Koopalings. So do you guys have any thing to comment on that?
I mean,
I like the
being
map
honest,
builder.
yeah, the world builder is a thing I never knew I wanted, but I really like.
Yeah, same.
Well, there were websites already out kind of for it, and you would basically defeat a level, then you get a code, then you type that in, then go to the next. But now it's actually like in the game, so it's nice.
Yeah.
It doesn't
Yeah,
have
it's
to
a
be
lot of
complicated.
Yeah, because I would always try to make like my own worlds with that little 4 squares you get, and it was always just so sad.
Oh yeah.
You'd reach the boss level 3 levels later.
Yeah, because that's a real challenge.
Exactly.
I wish they were a little bit more customizable.
Yeah.
I feel like it's
Like,
kind
isn't
of
it
they
only
could do, like,
only
better.
Super Mario World that's the only theme you can get?
I think that's all we saw.
Yeah.
Well,
This is also
but-
isn't this the last Mario Maker update?
Yeah, this is the final
Sadly.
update, which I'm kind of sad about because I was hoping they would
Yeah,
add
I thought
like,
I hope they would do more.
yeah, I was hoping they add more themes because they have
Like,
that category.
I wish
for,
they
like,
added.
because
What?
they added 3D World as its own thing, and I thought they were gonna do more stuff, like add different type of game
Yeah.
styles, like Game Boy or something maybe. But then
I
they
was
just
hoping
didn't.
that they would add Super Mario Bros. 2.
Yeah,
but
exactly. But no,
Oh,
we
yeah.
get a mushroom.
That's the pretty obvious thing to do that a lot of people want, but no.
Nope, we
Of
just
course
get a
Nintendo-
power up. That's good enough, right? And it's not even the
Yeah.
actual sprite. It's basically just a recolored and same animations, even almost exactly as the Mario Bros. 3 Mario that's already in the
Yeah.
game, except with slight animation adjustments, which are just to make it fit in with the original Super Mario Bros. Theme.
Yeah.
So like, there's not much Mario 2 about it, but I think it adds like custom music into the game too. So like that's something I guess. And then
Yeah.
you can pick up your enemies and throw them, and that's cool. I mean, a lot of possibilities there, but you know. I just want amiibo costumes. We got Link, but that's it.
It's
Oh
like
yeah, you're right. I
it
felt
was
like they
in
should have
the
added Mega Man or
original.
something.
Yeah, like I don't understand. It was in like you said, it was in the original games. Like why didn't they add it back?
It's so simple. It just annoys me.
I mean, we're not
It
game
just baffles
developers,
me.
but it was already in there, so just like
They're
it
just
in there.
textures.
Yeah.
They are sprites.
they're reskins. So like
Yeah. It's like just take the sprites and slap them in Super Mario.
exactly.
Maker 2. Then boom. Just put it. You could literally have a team of like 2 people doing this.
Yeah, and
It's
like
not that much.
I mean, it's literally only for one game style too. Like it's not. You
Yeah,
already have everything you need. Just port it into the game.
but no, now it's too late.
Now it's too late. It's the last update.
How long has the game been out?
I don't even know.
Like not even a year. It came out in
I remember
summer.
I played Super Mario Maker, but the new one I just haven't been as into it.
Yeah, I don't know. Me neither. Like, so it released
Yeah.
on June 28th of 2019. So
Okay. Jeez.
Yeah, it's not even a year
Not
support.
too long. Sad.
yeah.
Alright. I think
Alright.
we've been on this topic
Yeah,
for
so-
long enough.
So moving on to Animal Crossing, the game that we've sunk most of our lives into at this point.
We don't talk about that.
And they added at the same week as the Mario Maker 2. In fact, at the time of this recording, it's the day of the update's release, I think. And it adds the Red's Treasure tugboat thing, which it arrives on the secret beach. People were suspecting that would have to be something at some point, and it is now. Then they added the art gallery expansion to the museum. Earth Day event, which is happening today, and I think through a few more weeks. Then we also get the wedding festival, where you get to take pictures and you get rewards. And also Leaf was added back into the game as one of the people that set up on your town square, and you can buy like bushes and stuff. So yeah.
Wait, does that
Really
mean
glad
the
they're
wedding
supporting this
thing?
game.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but the wedding thing, does that mean like the villagers actually get married?
It's
And do they,
it's
like,
only
live
for
together?
the two llama. I'm blanking on their names. The two llamas from the New Leaf.
That's all.
It's
That's it?
it's their wedding anniversary, I guess. So you have to take their pictures, and then they'll give you stuff.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of.
Well, I mean, it's something, I guess.
Yeah.
I thought it was more. I thought it was like your villagers have a chance to like get together, then maybe get married, but
Nope.
no. Wow, I just really disappointed myself with that.
Yeah, I don't know how they're gonna make it a week of that, but like, all right, cool.
They're getting married 7 days in a row.
And then
Perfect.
Earth Day is just you get like I think extra Nook miles for different Earth Day tasks. So you know.
Was that on Earth Day?
Earth Day is today or yesterday. Yesterday was Earth Day,
yeah.
I think. But it continues throughout this week and I think next week. But don't
Okay.
quote me on that. But yeah, I've sunk out way too much time into Animal Crossing.
How many hours are
We
you
all
up
have.
to?
Let me check here real quick.
I think I'm up to 160, 80.
Oh, yeah, I'm not that far. I'm only at 75 hours or more. So
Pathetic.
rookie numbers.
You get those up.
Alright, so moving on, we have Joey's area of expertise here, the Call of Duty updates. So I haven't.
Yep,
I mean,
alright.
I own the game. I haven't played it, so I'll let you take over here.
Yeah, I know you guys aren't big
I
on
don't
Call
play
of
Call of
Duty.
Duty at all. None of it.
But
ever.
Season 3 just released not too long ago, and I'm loving it so far. I mean,
Wait,
granted, it's hard to...
does Call of Duty have like pay quarterly thing, like a season thing, or
Subscription
is it just-
service.
Yeah, they added it this game.
I hate the
it's-
game now.
It's a lot better than Fortnite. It's completely optional, and all the stuff that is actually like you can do, it's free.
But isn't it a $60 game that you already have to pay for?
Not the Warzone thing, yeah, but I mean, like, it's still way better than what they were doing in the past.
Okay.
It's a big
go
improvement,
on.
because a lot of
You
times...
can go on.
I really
This is
should
just
play it.
gross.
I own it, and I
Yeah.
you know, but I
But
just
the
have
rest of the free, they're really focusing on less console exclusivity this time.
not. Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
free maps. It's a great season, better than season 1, but not as good as. Also, Warzone's still out. It's free to play. It's great.
Is that the battle royale mode?
Yeah, I'm really surprised that they were able to do that, because even if you don't own the game, you can download Warzone and play it for free.
Yeah, and
that's
and on
nice.
PlayStation you don't have to have PS Plus, right? I think.
I don't know. I don't play it on PlayStation,
Yeah, I
but
think-
if so, that's
yeah,
good
I
on
think
them.
I heard
Surprised
that
that Sony let
on-
them do that.
On PlayStation you don't have to have PS Plus to play it. You can just get right on it for free and just play it.
But yeah, I'm surprised that Activision was able to, Activision was okay with that, because
Yeah.
but that's it.
Alright, so I guess we'll move on to Fallout 76 Wastelanders, a topic I know a little bit more about. So yeah, it's basically the big update that people have been waiting for since like the launch of the game.
Before the
Yeah.
launch of the game,
Yeah.
it was kind of suspected.
Actually adding human NPCs a whopping year after the game released.
Yeah, and they announced it almost a year ago as well.
Yeah,
Like,
it's been a long time coming. I haven't played enough of it to really say if it's worth going back yet or not. I mean, it seems better, but Joey, I think you've played a
I
little bit
haven't
more of
beaten
it.
the main story. I've gotten sort of a good amount into it on my main character, but I'll start a new character. If there is one thing I can give it, is that the game is a lot more playable. I'm having fun,
Yeah.
You're actually having
And-
fun.
And they actually integrated NPCs into the actual main story. Like, there's
Yeah.
different NPCs that actually do stuff in the main story, which is really interesting. I'm glad they did that. So, like, you're kind of getting a new breath of fresh air with the main
Yeah,
quest.
because I never even really went very far at all in the main quest. I never got like the immunity stuff that you need. So like when I went to the overseer, she got like super ticked at me. She's like, "You haven't even done that yet." I'm like, "Stop
Oh
it."
well, I haven't even actually talked to the overseer yet. At least not on my side character, so I don't really know how they're gonna react.
Yeah, but she reacts differently depending on if you got all of her holotapes and stuff. Like I think if you already got all of her holotapes, then she gives you like a reward. But
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so that you get different
maybe.
different options if you actually did play the game before this update. But
Oh, so
yeah,
they've changed them, like how it works, kind of.
yeah, because now you have human NPCs in the main quest, so things are completely different and how they work. Mostly, I mean, things still basically stay the same, but now you have
It's
people
still
to
the same
talk
thing,
to
but like there's like people who will talk to you and give you more lore.
and
All right. I
dialogue
haven't even
options.
played this. Yeah, I haven't played this game yet since a lot of people were saying, "Oh, it's like it's still on alpha,
Yeah.
basically."
But
So I
now
never
it's like
got
it's in
actually a
beta.
game now, and like if you
It's
judge
in
it
beta
by
now.
how it is now, it's good. But like we went through so much so
Yeah.
far that like
I mean, if
it's
you
kinda-
go back, I mean, the beginning basically of Dravinwho Games was just me and Joey playing very laggy Fallout 76 during the beta hours that
Yeah.
they released.
And
it's
let's not
just,
forget when it first came out, it deleted itself.
oh yeah, it deleted itself, so I couldn't even like play it on the first day.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I pre-installed it so that I could play it, and
Yeah,
then it
we both
deleted
did.
itself when you hit play. So,
That's awful.
yep, it had a really
Yep.
shaky start, but now it's
Yep.
decent. So that's good.
It's not as shaky.
It's still broken, but there's people
They
you can
duct
talk
taped
to,
it off
so it's
some.
it's worth it. I mean,
Oh yeah, there's been glitches on the subreddit. There's people reporting how NPCs are literally taking your guns when you die.
oh, that's fun.
Because they just took coding from like the other games
Yeah, from Fallout 4 or
and
whatever.
just plopped it in there without really tweaking it as much. So
Yay. So yeah, no matter what, the game will always be broken, but at least it's slightly better to play now. So
But you kind of expect that from Bethesda games, but
I
not
mean,
at
yeah.
this scale.
yeah.
But yeah, I'm hoping to get back into it again one day and just see kind of how the update is. I remember it
I
freaked
mean, if
me
you
out.
already own the game, it's worth
Yeah,
getting back in
definitely
to see
give
if
it a
it changed.
shot.
But I don't know if it's still worth paying $40 for it.
Yeah. Cause I remember when I first ran into my first person when I got back into the game, it like freaked me out. It was like unnatural.
Oh yeah,
feeling
it's really trippy.
I have no clue what you guys are talking about, but okay. Sounds
And
weird.
with that, we'll move on to another topic. We'll move on to the Tetris 99 update, which adds the
No way.
yeah, it adds a
Wow.
Ring Fit Adventure based championship.
Oh,
So
I gotta
yeah.
get on
For all the
that.
people who have Ring
Exactly.
Fit, you know?
I
all
got it
5
because
people.
I was like, sure, why not? Holy crap.
Yeah, man.
So-
I'm so mad that I freaking missed out on the like they had like a Tetris themed one. It was like their first Grand Prix thing, and I missed it.
Yeah.
And now you can't get that theme, which really sucks because it's like the
That
original
sucks.
Tetris. But like I'd be willing to
Yeah.
pay for that. Like why not just put it back on the eShop? But whatever, it's fine. Um. So yeah, I guess with that we'll move on to the actual.
I'm gonna have to try that out, the Ring Fit Tetris 99.
It'll be definitely an exciting time. Basically, it's just just a different wallpaper over top of Tetris 99. But,
Oh, you don't actually use it?
no, you don't
Like
use
the
like the
Ring
Ring
Fit
Fit thing.
thing?
It's just
Oh, that
it's
just
just Ring
ruined
Fit
for me.
themed, I guess.
Wow. Oh, I thought it was like actual like you got to use the
No,
ring.
no, it's not that cool.
Raven, stop disappointing
I'm
me.
sorry. Don't shoot the messenger. Shoot Tetris
Alright.
99.
Alright.
So now we move on to remasters and new games. So we don't have much to talk about, but we have Saints Row 3 remastered. So Joey, you want to talk a
It
little bit about
scares
that?
me.
Why does it scare you?
It kind of. So I've seen a lot of the talk about it and some of the developers and updates about it, and it's weird. They're talking almost exclusively about the lighting engine.
Huh.
And granted, it's a really good lighting engine, but
They're just
it
so
kind of scares me that they're not really touching about the actual game.
Yeah.
So, and Saints Row has always had an issue with really bad PC ports,
Ooh.
especially Saints Row 2. So I
Mm.
really hope they fix that, and don't mess it up this time.
Yeah, cause
So I have my fingers crossed because I like Saints Row, but
I've played quite a bit of Saints Row the Third. I got the full package on a Switch, and that ran pretty well. But I have seen footage of the remaster, and like I mean it looks alright, you know.
yeah.
So I guess speaking of Switch and remastered stuff, we have Crisis Remastered, which is releasing on all the platforms, including the Switch. So now the Switch can run Crisis. So yeah.
I'm excited about this. I loved Crisis. Great game. It's in good hands.
Yeah.
The original game itself already looked amazing, so I can't wait to see how it really plays especially on the Switch.
Yeah, like I know it's always been considered like a PC benchmark, basically. So the fact that the remastered version will be running on the Switch is pretty incredible. And didn't you say it's being done by the guys that did the Witcher 3 port?
Yeah, the guys that did Witcher. I don't know the actual name of the company, but those guys are doing it. So.
Yeah. And they did an amazing job with Witcher 3. Like the fact that that
Yeah,
game runs
it's in good
and looks
hands.
as well as it does, like, is really cool. I've played a good chunk of Witcher on the Switch now. It's a lot of fun. So. But yeah, Crysis, I don't really know all that much about it, but it'll just be good to have another first-person shooter on the system. So.
It's an amazing first-person shooter.
And speaking of first-person shooters, Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, which has already released
No, not Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. It's the campaign remastered.
All right, whatever. Call of Duty.
$20 remastered the campaign. First on PlayStation 4. I can't even play it for another week.
I can, but I won't pay $20 for it. Which
Yeah,
actually,
like,
Modern Warfare 2
obviously,
is. Continue.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy it because I'm a Call of Duty fan, but I'm not gonna be happy about it.
Yeah, like Modern Warfare 2, the original one, I played it on PlayStation 3. It was the only one I owned for a very long time, and basically I just had it so that when my cousin would come over, I could have something to play with him because he's a Call of Duty fan. And it was a lot of fun. I would always play the local co-op, but I guess this doesn't even have that, so that's kind of sad.
Nope. I mean, there's obviously a ton of rumors saying that they're just waiting to release the multiplayer for a little while, but for now I'm not gonna get my hopes up at all.
So
It'd be a bad marketing decision.
Yeah, when does the Xbox get it?
I think it's May 1st.
Huh. Yeah, because wasn't it like a 30-day waiting period or something?
Yep, 30 days.
That's stupid, but
if I had to take this over having PlayStation 4 exclusivity for Modern Warfare, the new one, I'd be okay with that because there is no console exclusivity for the actual Modern Warfare game that's out right now.
Yeah.
Everything is released at all times, which is a first for Call of Duty for a while because it was always PlayStation gets everything 30 days first.
Yeah.
Which I guess this is the only way they can get.
Okay.
Like Call of Duty, man, they've got an issue now because now you have Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered, but then you have Call of Duty Modern Warfare, but then you have Call of Duty Modern Warfare, but then you have Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, but remastered, and now it's out now, but it's after Call of Duty Modern Warfare, but it's not a sequel to Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
I'm gonna admit they don't really know how to name their games.
It's just so confusing.
Yeah, and once we talk about the next Call of Duty game, it's gonna get even worse.
Oh, great! I'm excited to get into that later. So the last thing we have on the new games, I guess I might throw in the ports thing from the Nintendo Direct that we got a little bit ago. But we also have XCOM Chimera Squad. Have any of you guys played the XCOM series at all?
I've heard about it, but I haven't played it.
Gage?
Isn't it like a scary alien game?
It's a tactical game, sort of like for my
okay.
Nintendo boys up there in the room. Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. It plays pretty much exactly like that.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. I'm thinking of another alien game.
Wow.
So I think this one might be like I don't really know. I thought it was a spin-off, but it seems more like just a sequel, but it just kind of quietly released with no marketing push. It's kind of weird, but whatever.
That's really weird.
I think it's out today, like you said, Joey. It's already on sale or something.
Yeah, it's already on sale for half off.
Bro.
What?
So that's a pretty good sign.
Yeah, that's kind of scary, but I mean, it's $10
Hey,
right now.
Fallout 76 did that too, so it's all gonna work out in the end.
Yeah, it's Safe bet.
Yeah. Sure.
And then for Switch ports, I just want to talk about real quick that we're getting BioShock, all the BioShock games, all of the Borderlands except for
wonderful.
Borderlands 3, but all the rest of the Borderlands game and Tales from the Borderlands. So you get the
That's a lot of Borderlands.
yeah, but you only get 1, 2, and the pre-sequel. So you get those. And then XCOM 2, speaking of XCOM, is also coming to the Switch. There was some more stuff announced in the Direct, but I don't want to go too much into that since that Direct has been out for a while. So
Yeah.
moving on to next generation console news, we have the reveal of the PlayStation 5 controller. I'll voice my opinions on it later. What do you guys think?
It looks
I
smooth.
mean, it's another PlayStation controller, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay.
It looks
they've
like it has the
kept,
same
like,
issues as the other ones, but
They've kept the same exact theme for like almost the entire lifespan
Like
of
this
it, and
is
Yeah.
pretty bold difference for what they've been doing. So like,
yeah, they've almost
That's-
kept it
yeah.
the same. But now
I
this,
mean, like, granted, if it
kinda-
ain't broke, don't fix it. But
that's their
in some
motto.
cases, it is kind of broken. There are a fair share of issues with the PlayStation controller. Because
couldn't
I
even
do
name
use,
off an
I
issue.
don't play PlayStation, but I do use my PlayStation controller on PC.
oh yeah.
The
And
last time I even
I mean-
held a PlayStation controller was probably like 3 months ago, because I just play PS3 every now and then for Little Big Planets.
Of course.
I mean,
But
it's
fine.
gonna be more of the same, but
Yeah,
It
but
looks cool.
instead it looks. I'm not a big fan of the look. It looks like Eve from Wall-E. But
you're right about that.
I don't know. I don't like the white on it. I feel like they should go for a solid black. I mean, I'm sure there will be different recolors of it. I just don't.
There probably will be like
No.
a black and white
Yeah.
version.
And I mean, people have already done a ton of different mock-ups, and I love it in different colors. I just don't really like it with the white, but it just doesn't look very PlayStation to me, I guess.
It
But
does look
Don't
kind
worry.
of weird.
They probably will do black.
But I guess the main thing is that this thing isn't called the DualShock 5. It's called the DualSense. And it includes like pressurized triggers. So like if you're pulling back a bow in the game, you'll feel that tension on the trigger. I guess different stuff like that.
Ow. Excuse me.
Yeah, that's its big draw, is that it'll really immerse you into the game, man.
I hope it achieves what it's going for, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does kind of seem like it's not really necessary.
and also
How are you
what's-
gonna feel pulling back a bow by pressing a button?
But I guess
Those
the
are two
trigger's gonna
completely
have
different
some
things.
sort of system in it, and I'm sure that will not break ever. So
Oh yeah.
And the share button is replaced with something called the create button, which everybody's assuming is basically the exact same thing. So that's cool.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, I've never pressed those buttons
And-
on the PlayStation controller ever, but
I accidentally pressed one before, and I was like, "Oh God, I broke it." No.
and then we have, I guess from here, like one thing that bothers me is that we do now have the, wait, what the heck? Sorry, I just want to make sure real quick. Okay, wait, we're still good. So we do still have the, like we don't have the PlayStation 5 actually revealed yet. We don't have any
Yeah.
look at it, which is kind of annoying. Like, we have the controller, but we don't know what the system itself looks like. Like there's
Yeah.
that mock-up, but that's just based on a
There's-
dev kit,
yeah.
so like it's just kind of weird. Like
It looks a
they
little
had like a
crazy.
giant hour-long super boring technical press conference, I guess, but outside of that, they haven't really had anything else. So that's
Uh-huh.
kind of weird.
it's, yeah.
And speaking of kind of weird, and on the Sony topic, Sony has made a patent for a robot that will sense your emotions as you play games and watch movies, and it'll react to your emotions.
Yeah, nice try, Skynet.
What? Wait, so PlayStation is making this for the PS5?
Yes, I guess so.
So
It's freaking weird. Like the actual patent is like this weird, fluffy looking, like it looks like a sheep with like legs and just two googly eyes on it. That's the best way. It's like, I mean, basically it's a cloud with arms, legs, and googly eyes. That's the best thing I can describe it.
yeah.
Now, of course,
I've
they're
heard-
saying that that's not like a design. It's just a placeholder icon for what it, like, for the patent office. But like,
Yeah. I sure
We'll
hope
see.
so.
It's just freaking weird. Like, why? But, you're gonna get your evolution of Rob the Robots.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking Rob 2.0 until you said like, oh, it can sense your emotion
Yeah.
and it looks like a sheep, and then I'm like, doesn't sound like Rob.
And then finally for the Sony stuff, they've announced that it'll be pretty scarce at launch, and that it's leaked out that the price range, we're looking about, I think, $500 to $550 or something like that. Let me check, but
Too much.
Yeah, it's kind of a yikes. Once the
yeah,
holiday season comes out, if Xbox can just put out more consoles, it's gonna do more sales. Like,
so
Yeah,
yeah,
why are they
anyone who's gonna pick up a
saying-
console just because they want a new console and don't care, they're gonna see the Xbox is actually in stock and get it.
yeah. So currently it's estimated that
hit.
it'll be selling around $470 or something like that. Is what this one website says.
Why are they
That's
saying it's gonna
too
be
high.
scarce?
But the reason why it's gonna be scarce is just because it's not even because of the coronavirus and stuff. It's just because the materials that they're using to make
Yeah.
it are just kind of scarce and very expensive, which is why the price
What
is
Are
part
we
also.
of
talking
it?
about the actual components, or are we talking about just the design itself,
We're
like the
talking
outside of it?
we're talking the components on the inside of it.
Okay.
So apparently because of that, it'll just be it'll be like I think they said like 2 million units shorter than what was made for the PS4 at launch, I guess.
Why don't they just
Huh.
push it back?
Well,
Yeah,
I mean, again,
well,
it's not.
They gotta beat the.
Yeah, but they
They
want
gotta
to get it
the
out
holiday
there.
sales.
Yeah.
But
Like
the
if they missed
PS5
that
is
Christmas rush, because everyone's gonna be buying a new console for Christmas.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's why the consoles always release, and especially like Call of Duty and stuff like that. That's why it always releases that early quarter four.
So yeah, it's just very weird right now, but it's slated again for currently a holiday 2020 release date. Same with the Xbox Series X, so that'll bridge us over to that. We know quite a bit more about the Xbox Series X. We know what it looks like. It looks like a mini fridge, and and now we know because of a leak from it leaked out the logo of the Series X. Which, let me tell you, it does say Series and there is an X. So,
Yeah, it's definitely a logo.
Yep.
I think it's a bit bland.
I mean, yeah, it's like an X and there's just like part of it is missing. And, I mean,
Yep.
it's about as generic of a modern logo as you could get. I mean, there's nothing,
Like, where's the green?
there's nothing like really wrong or bad about it. It's just a logo.
It's boring. it's a bit
Just
boring.
like the system look itself, it's just kind of modern and boring. But,
Yeah. But I mean, I'm picking up the Xbox Series X at launch if possible because I'm an Xbox guy.
Yeah.
We have all the system specs of it, and one thing I'm really happy about is that the system specs, while different, they're pretty much like the same. They both have their strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah. They're
So
pretty.
one
They're pretty
system is
equal.
not extremely more powerful than the other one.
I'll probably end up getting the PS5 just because I like the exclusive lineup better for Sony. The Spider-Man 2 will probably eventually come out, and that's the whole reason I got the original PlayStation 4 was for Spider-Man. But, but it was a great game, so it was worth it. But yeah, so I'll probably get the PS5, but the Xbox Series X.
I probably won't.
Yeah, because you're a PC gamer boy.
Yeah.
And I'm more Nintendo over all of them, but for my modern
I'm PC
gen system,
Nintendo.
yeah, I mean technically I have all of them, but the Xbox is primarily just used by my family for like YouTube. So I used to play Fallout 4 on it a lot, so that
For
was
Xbox.
that. But yeah, so that's that for the Xbox portion, I guess, yeah. And now we have the weird data mine from the Switch's most recent update, which was 10.0, which added button remapping and all that good stuff. Also, you can finally, I don't know why this wasn't a feature from the start, you can finally transfer your data from the micro SD card to internal storage and vice versa.
Oh, you can't?
Yeah.
I guess that's useful.
Well,
Yeah,
you could
I've
kind
already
of do
used
it
it.
before, but it was really frustrating.
Yep, now you can just hit a button, so it's super easy. I've
Yeah,
used
if
it a
you
few
wanted
times.
to, if you wanted to move a game, you'd have to, uninstall it, then you'd have to put in the SD or take out the SD, whichever one you want.
For,
Then you have to just reinstall it, It's like, really?
Yeah, so now it's much easier than that, and I still just went folders, but that's not what this is about. This is about that while data mining it, it seems like a third Switch model has been discovered, as has previously been rumored. It currently says
Switch
that it's going to be
Pro.
running on the same Tegra processor that the current Switch is running on, which means that it can't be much more powerful, meaning that a Pro model, I mean, it's possible, but you wouldn't get much out of it.
Probably not.
But instead, what's most interesting about it is the weird dual screen code that is mentioned in it. So people are like, "Is this like a new DS?" Like, probably not.
Then you couldn't
Could
play
be
on
like
the
that one
TV.
Samsung phone that
Oh
flips.
yeah, the new flip phones or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a really weird thing altogether. But what some people are guessing is that because we have the Switch Lite, which is only portable, is that we might get an at-home version, so it's just a dock, but the dock might have a little screen on it for like notifications and stuff, and that could be the dual screen as the TV and then the screen on the dock.
That would really defeat the purpose of the Switch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
but again,
the
but
whole
what?
point, it's a Switch.
If
But-
it's just the console, what's the point of getting it instead of like what is better
Well,
than
what
that
people
than
are
getting
saying
an
is
actual
that
Switch?
by not having to put in controllers, or I mean, if they didn't do the dual screen thing, or even a screen, is that it could reduce the price greatly and make it like a super affordable Switch, probably even
Yeah.
cheaper than the
Yeah, I
Lite
mean,
at
if
that
they
point.
can make it cheap, then that's okay. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
but if it's $300, even $250, I'm picking up the actual Switch. You know,
yeah.
any
At
day.
that point, you're getting a Switch or a Switch Lite, but I'm assuming that it'll be, if they were to do that, it would hover around the Switch Lite or possibly even cheaper than the Switch Lite.
It
Yeah.
might be as cheap or cheaper.
Yeah. So speaking of Switch, we were moving on, and I guess that kind of worked, but I mean, yeah, I threw it in the next gen anyway. But we're now going into rumors. So recently there's been a rumor of a bunch of Mario games being remastered and re-released on Nintendo Switch in honor of Mario's 35th anniversary. They would include Super Mario 64, Sunshine, Galaxy, and 3D World. Well, that wouldn't be remastered, but just ported. And 3D World actually recently has been leaked and then taken off of very quickly Best Buy's website. So this is seeming like at least the 3D World portion of it is pretty likely, and but two sources came out and said that this was basically confirmed, all these games. So what do you guys think?
I'd love the Mario games on Switch. You know, just to have them. As long as
Yeah.
they're not too expensive. I'm paying $20 max for Galaxy. You know.
Yeah,
If they're gonna release it like the deluxe version of New Super Mario Bros. For $60, I'm not buying that.
yeah. Like I would hope that they would do, like how they did with the anniversary on the Wii or whatever, that they would combine the games in like one $60 package, for, like a bunch
Yeah,
of them.
maybe a new All Stars.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is that hopefully they do
All
something like that.
Stars
too.
But realistically, knowing Nintendo and the Switch, they'd probably release them each for like $40 to $60, which would be really stupid.
Yeah, like each one
Yeah.
individually. That's what I was kind of thinking that they would do.
Yeah, because
Kind of sad to
Nintendo
think
likes
about
money.
that, but yeah.
I mean, again, like Joey was saying, they released New Super Mario Brothers U Deluxe for $60. So
Yeah, that's really not worth it.
yeah, and I bought
Yeah.
it. So
Yeah, I played it on the Wii U. It was a Mario game.
Yep.
It wasn't much
Yep.
better than. No, it was not as good as Super Mario Bros. Wii.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm excited if these do get ported over. I'm sure I'll get around to buying them eventually. Like I've always wanted to play Sunshine. I just haven't had anything. I mean, I have a GameCube.
Yeah, that's the only one I don't own.
but
'Cause, like,
Sunshine
if-
is just
if
super
it's too
expensive. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna play Galaxy on my Wii. You know,
Like
I
the
played
graphical difference will be too much.
Galaxy
I played
64.
Sunshine forever ago. It was like, I don't know, I was probably like 7 at the time, so I barely remember it. I couldn't get past parts, and I was like, I give up.
Yeah, like Galaxy and 64 and 3D World, like I already own those. I can play them on different things, but it would be nice to have them on the Switch if they're cheap enough. I'm assuming
Yeah,
that 3D
on the
World
go.
is going to get released for $60 because that's how they like to roll with that. But as for the remakes or whatever, I don't really know how those would be priced.
Let's keep our fingers crossed, I guess.
Yep.
Didn't they
And
make the Toad Treasure Tracker, whatever
yeah,
that
Captain
one?
Toad Treasure Tracker.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
they just
Didn't they make that for cheaper?
made it
Like,
Yeah,
again.
it was $40. I bought it. It was, in fact, Captain Toad Treasure Tracker is one of my favorite Switch ports. I love it a lot. Um,
I
but
still
yeah, it
haven't
was
played
released
it.
for $40, so I'd like to see that with these games. I'm assuming, because like Nintendo has a very bad habit of overpricing things, like releasing the remaster of like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon just now for like $60. Like,
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I'm not
that's
buying that
gross.
until it goes on sale. So I don't really know what to do with
If it goes
mine.
on sale with Nintendo games.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, Nintendo's games ever go on sale. You'll have to find it at GameStop pre-used or something like
Yeah.
The only
Uh,
other choice.
And well, I guess with that, we'll move on to the Call of Duty 2020. So again, back to Joey, because me and Gage have no idea what we're talking about. So
Yeah. We don't have a lot of real tangible information about this game. We know it's going to be developed by Treyarch, and those are the guys who made the Black Ops series.
Mhm.
And the rumors are saying it's going to be Vietnam era, so
that'd
going
be-
back to the Black Ops 1 era. But the question on everyone's mind is if it's going to be a Black Ops game or if it's going to be like its own thing.
yeah,
We don't know. It's probably not going to be like Black Ops 5. People are saying it might be something like Black Ops 0 or just Black Ops, like what
Black Ops
Modern Warfare did.
oh yeah,
We don't really know. My personal hope is that they do either a soft reboot like Modern Warfare or they just do it a completely separate game.
mhm,
But when I play when I play the Black Ops, I'm more of a zombies guy, so I'm just hoping for good zombies.
yeah. I've never played the zombies mode in any Call of
Oh
Duty,
man, that's
so-
what got me into the Call of Duty series. It's so fun.
I see.
It was better than the normal game. I've played a little bit of it. Yeah.
Yeah, being honest, in Black Ops 4, that's the only thing I played. Even the zombies mode didn't really do that good.
So I guess we'll move on to our final discussion topics. So this is just something stupid I wanted to mention real quick. As
Okay.
there's a Seinfeld fan game being developed, but they need your help. They're trying to spread as many things as possible to show that there's actually interest in this project, and then they're gonna pitch it to the actual right holders because they're not gonna release it without permission, or else it'll probably get taken down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but it's like
What kind
a
of game
point.
is it gonna be?
It's like a point and click adventure game. They released a trailer for it, and I'll link it in the
like
description.
Stranger Things 3, the game that people
Uh,
probably played.
I did play Stranger Things 3. It's not like that because there's no combat or anything. It's just strictly point and click
Oh,
sort of
okay.
stuff. So like
I
an
see.
old
Alright.
adventure game sort of thing, you know.
Yeah. All right.
But go and support them. I'll link their website in the description below and go check them out. And with that, we'll move on to game recommendations. We'll go to whoever wrote Kittens in the script first.
That was
and
me.
I'll let them describe whatever you're recommending. So
Kittens.
Joey.
Yeah. So it's an idle game like Cookie Clicker.
Mhm.
But I hate saying this because it's such an overused phrase, but it's basically the Dark Souls of clicker games.
Nice.
It is so hard. I had to restart 5 times before I even got like to the
Bruh.
next section. It's like you're just kittens in the woods and you have to harvest like catnip and then eventually build a town and stuff like that. And eventually you get up to like nuclear reactors and space travel.
Whoa.
It gets pretty intense, but like there's seasons. You have to survive the winter by having enough food production.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And it's been out for a couple of years. I just recently discovered it's free in browser, just Kittens Idle Game or Kittens Game, and you'll be the first one.
All right.
It's
That's
a tough
interesting.
time, but it's hard, but it's a nice breath of fresh air in the clicker genre.
All right. I guess I'll go to my recommendation, which I'm currently flipping through and trying to decide what I want to recommend. There's currently an ongoing Switch sale. It's not quite as big, but it has the Capcom games in it now. But there was a huge Switch sale there for a while, so I picked up a ton of stuff. So I guess I'll go with the first one that I bought from it, which was Metro 2033 Redux on the Switch. And it's a lot of fun. It looks amazing for the Switch. It's one of the best looking games I've probably seen on the system. And that it's not like Powerhouse pushing the power like a Witcher, so it doesn't look all jagged. It's just the right thing where it looks really good.
Yeah, alright.
And I think it was a PS3 game, but they port that it's specifically copying is the one from PS4 and Xbox One. It looks really good. It also has you can also buy Last Light separately, or you can buy them together physically. But I didn't get Last Light. That's the sequel. But I did get 2033. It's a lot of fun. It's sort of it's a first-person shooter, but more of a story-based first-person shooter. So you're stuck after a nuclear apocalypse in 2013. You are stuck underground in the Russian metro systems, and you're just trying to survive and go up to the upper world, and there's a bunch of like tunnel monsters that you have to fight, and it's a really cool game. It's got a really good atmosphere to it, and I've just been really enjoying it. It's a change of pace from
Yeah,
the
I've seen
Switch
gameplay
library.
of it. I've always wanted to check it out. Maybe I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, they're only
Sounds
they're
interesting.
$25 a piece. They were on sale for 17 there for a little bit, but even off sale, they're reasonably priced for what you get. So.
Yep.
All right, so Gage, you got any recommendations, or what you've been playing? I guess.
Well, something that I have been playing is the Stanley Parable.
Oh,
Have you
nice.
heard of it?
Yes,
Oh,
I have.
classic.
Yeah. And I recently just played it for the first time, and I was like, hey, this is actually really good. And I found out because they're making like a Stanley Parable Deluxe,
Oh
Ultra
yeah,
Deluxe.
that's right, and
Oh,
I
they
think
are?
that might be coming to the Switch too, actually.
Oh, that's cool. Then I'm definitely getting it for the Switch then.
Oh, I'll
Yeah.
need to pick
Yeah.
that up because I love the
Like,
Stanley Parable.
I never even
Different
knew it was a game.
variants.
I would suggest checking it out definitely, since what it is, you're Stanley in the game, and you control him, but you try and get all the endings. That's
Yeah.
basically your end goal, is to get all the endings to the game. It starts you over every time you defeat one of the endings, so it just kind of is like a loop. That's probably as best as I can explain it.
You don't want to give too much away because like the
Yeah.
whole point is the experience.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying not to ruin any of it. It's kind of hard, limiting. But yeah,
But yeah, I think it is going to be on pretty much every console. So yeah, everybody can now play the Stanley Parable once it comes out. It doesn't have a release date. It's just 2020 currently. We will see.
sad.
Well, I hope it stays that way.
All right, I think that's it.
Yeah, that's about it for today's episode. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll be doing these every week is the current plan, and it's good to be back on the YouTube. So remember to like and subscribe to Dravinwho Games for more content, and we will see you all in the next one. So see you later.
Yeah.